Hello everyone, my name is Riddhi Shanbag and currently I am working as a data scientist and business analytic intern at Sparks Foundation. So my task here was to predict the percentage of marks that a student is expected to score based upon the number of hours they studied, and basically the main criteria is to give the answer to the question that what will be the predicted score if a student studies for 9.25 hours a day. Hello everyone, this is my solution for the problem statement 1, that is predict the percentage of an student based on number of study hours. Here I have used Jupyter Notebook, which is open source web application for creating coding files online. Here first we need to understand the linear regression to understand the solutions that we have created. There are two types of supervised ML algorithms, that is regression and classification. The former predicts the continuous value output while the latter predicts the discrete output. For instance, predicting the price of a house in a dollar is a regression problem, whereas predicting whether a tumor is magnificent or beginning is a classification problem. So in a regression task, we will predict the percentage of marks that a student is expected to score based upon the number of hours they studied. This is a simple linear regression task as it involves just two variables. So to start with it, we will start by importing the libraries. To import necessary libraries for this task, we execute the following import statement. So here we have first imported the pandas library, which are used for data manipulation and analysis. Secondly, we have NumPy, which is used for working with the arrays. And thirdly, we have the matplotlib, which is amazing visualization library in Python for 2D plots of array. As you may have noticed from the above import statement, this code was executed using a Jupyter IPython notebook. Secondly, we have the dataset. The dataset being used for this example has been made publicly available. We can import the dataset by two ways. Firstly, by directly using the link. So here we can directly give the link and it can be imported directly from the net, or we can download it into our local directory and pass the path into this parameter. So this example was executed on a Windows based machine and the dataset was stored in the C directory. You can download the file in a different location as long as you can change the dataset path accordingly. So the following command imports the CSV dataset using the pandas. And also I have printed here the data imported successfully. So we can see that the data set is imported successfully, and also I have used the head function which displays the first 10 records for the data set. So now we will explore our data set a bit. So here I have used the shape attribute, which is stores number of rows and columns as a tuple. So by executing that shape attribute, I have 25,2 as the output, which basically means that 25 rows and 2 columns are there in our data set. And secondly, I have used the head function again and have passed the parameter as 4, which basically means that the four first four records of our data set will be displayed. And then I have used the describe function. So describe basically means that it will show the statistical details of the data set. And finally, we will plot our data points on the 2D graph to eyeball our data set and see if we can manually find any relationship between the data. So we can create the plot with the following script. In the script, we use plot function of the pandas data frame and pass it to the column names for x coordinate and y coordinate, which are hours and scores respectively. The resulting plot will be shown like this. So from the graph, we can clearly see that there is a positive linear relation between the number of hours studied and the percentage of the score. So the second step is preparing the data. Now we have an idea about statistical detail of our data. The next step is to divide the data into the attributes and labels. Attributes are independent variables while labels are the dependent variable whose values are to be predicted. In our data set, we only have two columns. We want to predict the percentage score depending upon the hours studied. Therefore, our attribute set will consist of the hours column and the labels will be the scores column. To extract the attributes and labels, we execute the following script here. The attributes are stored in the x variable. We specified -1 as the range for columns since we wanted our attribute set to contain all the columns except the last one, which is the scores. Similarly, for the y variable, it contains the labels. We specified 1 for the label column since the index for the scores column is 1. Remember, the columns indexes start with 0, with 1 being the second column. Now that we have all the attributes and labels, the next step is to split this data into training and test sets. We will do this by using the scikit-learn's built-in train test split method. So this script basically splits 80% of the data to training set while 20% of the data to test set. The test size variable is where we actually specify the proportion of test set. Now training the algorithm. We have split our data into training and testing sets, and now is finally the time to train our algorithm. We execute the following command. With scikit-learn, it is extremely straightforward to implement linear regression models, as all you really need to do is import the linear regression class, instantiate it, and call the fit method along with our training data. This is about as simple as it gets when using a machine learning library to train on our data. So to retrieve this and to see whether it is completed or not, I have written here the print statement, and it states that training complete, which means this is executed successfully. Now making the predictions. So here is the script for making the predictions. That now we have trained our algorithm, it's time to make some predictions. To do so, we will use our test data and see how accurately our algorithm predicts the percentage score. To make pre-detections on the test data, execute the following script. This is the script we need to execute. The ypred is a numpy array and contains all the predicted values for the input values in the X test series. To compare the actual output values for the X test with the predicted values, we execute the following script. That is, we compare here the actual and the predicted values, and the output looks like this. So now here is the question that we need to solve, that how much predicted score will be there if the person studies or the student studies for 9.25 hours. According to our predictions, it is 93.69. And then we have calculated the mean absolute error. The mean absolute error is the mean of the absolute value of the errors. It is calculated with the following formula, that is sigma of total numbers, and then in the scope we have the actual minus predicted values, to be precise. And then here we have plotted the graph. So let's consider a scenario where we want to determine the linear relationship between the number of hours a student studied and the percentage of marks that students scores in an exam. We want to find out that given the number of hours a student prepares for a test, about how high of the score can the student achieve. If we plot the independent variable hours on the x-axis and dependent variable percentage on the y-axis, that is, linear regression gives us a straight line that best fits the data points as shown in the figure below. So we basically know the straight line equation, that is y is equal to mx plus b, and this also gives us the straight line. So this linear regression was basically to find out the number of hours the person is or the student is studying for, and also to answer the question, that is if a student is studying for 9.25 hours, then what is the actual score, it predicted score. So this is the answer. So thank you.